It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
4th down, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Dancing to his left.
Oh, my God. What the heck, man?
And it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Now, Chet, I know y'all seen that pass interference, right?
Partner, I think this one went awry
cool.
very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Steps away. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Flush to his right.
Oh, my gosh. He straight cut the hit. That was nice. That was nice, though. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
We're scoreless after 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
That was real nice.
To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this
For real, that was his lineman fault because he had that. He had the outside open, boy. Tell you that right now. He had the outside open.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson rolling to his left.
I seen it too.
But only right at the line of scrimmage. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Eagles defense.
Dang, Chad, it was 0-0. Why do you quit for?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Huh?
Set to go.
I'm not that good anyway, bro, so you ain't got nothing to worry about.
As the first Super Bowl, the Chiefs and Packers are underway. Fields it right around the goal line.
Who are you?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Mahomes now on first down.
Dang, he won't let me throw the ball.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Good job, good job. Oh, yeah.
Mike Burton punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Rodgers going to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Rodgers out to his left. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Rodgers to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Rodgers now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. On the move to his left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 82 yards. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers got a man. That's Lazard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, screenplay, McKinnon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 7. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
From his end zone, it's Rodgers on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Rodgers again now. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He finds his receiver, Watson. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
42 yards.
And the Packers get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, McKinnon again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
That's complete to Dobbs. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Aaron Jones.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's brought down. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man downfield. That's Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for KC. 56 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Mahomes will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that. They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Go back on your side, buddy. You turn.
I'm gonna get my ass out.
You ain't had your mic on this whole time. I ain't heard nothing, dude.
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So that's going to move them half the
distance. Dude, I ain't hear you say.
Situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change
bro, when we was talking earlier, you said hold on and then hung up the phone. I mean, got off the you turned your mic off, and I ain't heard that from you ever since then.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew
bro, this is my first time hearing you say something. I ain't heard you say nothing this whole time. I'm like, this dude ain't talking.
Yeah, he's got it.
Dang, that's them arguing.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down, here's an option right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he's dropped just before. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. First carry now for Alexander Madison. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 6.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He's going to keep this again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0.
Man, this whole time I've been talking to y'all. My mic wouldn't even know.
2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I want to thank you for sunshine.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh my God! Why you ain't catching the ball, bro?
He let him a bit too much.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll go option on second down.
What?
Right
Oh
side.
no!
Only a
Y'all seen that check?
Keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Third down, here's Patterson. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now back to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 1. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They find some open field here. Touchdown. Cordero Patterson. 40 yards. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Touchdown, Falcons! Cordero Patterson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
Yeah, chat. Hey, chat. I'm gonna do one more, chat. I'm gonna do one more. Guys, let's pick the up for a minute. Dang it, I didn't want the chargers. Got the chargers, chat.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Well, they got Stephon Diggs returning kick returns. It's crazy.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Allen to throw once more. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. On first down, Allen.
Whoa, what?
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity. I thought they finna call.
I thought they finna call.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your
I
own
thought they finna call.
in order to dodge the penalty.
Roughing the passer.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen.
Thank you.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. Touchdown, Bills.
This is a good play.
Gabriel Davis, 38 yards. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
I want to thank you for some.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh my God! I seen it. I seen it, Jack.
The Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They run again on first down. Cook He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cook again. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Running on first down, Eckler.
Dang, I need to block for him.
Here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Herbert. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, 47 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. Allen. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go.
What was that for, Chad? Like, what you do that for? I said I got 21 comments, but I don't see nothing.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll run.
I knew it,
Jack. They'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
It's a beautiful.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right?
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right down the middle. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, no, Chad. Oh, no. How the hell did he just...
Why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives,
did y'all see that?
Turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
It is what it is, Chat. We just gotta get it back. We just gotta get it back.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Dang it.
Left side caught by Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4.
I want that beautiful sunshine.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To the ground, this time Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Shit.
Now it's Hines. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're in the
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Yeah, I seen that shit, bro. I'm like, ain't no way. I was all the way in front of him. He just jumped in my face and got that shit.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
I'm gonna turn up on his ass though, Chad.
Good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert eluding the pressure right.
Damn, I did not try to throw it to him.
Interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To the air, Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Rolling to his right. He's going to look for Allen now.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball.
They got the wrong person sticking digs, bro.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna work.
Allen now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got
They need to switch defenders on this boy for real.
Cause I see the
like,
surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
let's see.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I thought he clearly got that first
situation
down.
with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
See how you do like that.
6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Cook.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
On 2nd down, Cook. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Like 9.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen gets this one to Morris. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook.
Dang.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And
Oh my gosh.
Tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss. Days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert has it knocked free.
Ain't no way, bro.
This is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple.
Hey, they can't give him no chance. Nah, man.
It simply has not been their night.
You know, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So they get the interception and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.
Well,
time has run out now on this game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.
I think I got like about.
It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half.
I got like.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
I think I won one game today.
Do you think they thought
was it one game?
That would be their last point
No, it was one game.
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did.
I'll be back on with you guys tomorrow. I gotta go get a shower and get ready for work. Because if I didn't have work, I would have stayed on this thing with y'all. So I'm gonna try to start going live every day. Tomorrow I might play Call of Duty though.
That's a great way to
I might play Call of Duty tomorrow.
So that'll do it
so
for us, for Charles Davis,
yeah, that's what I might do.
Crew. I'm Brandon
so alright guys,
the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm out.
With that we